Hey guys, Kaiser Game Ready 4 here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to go over the pickups that I got for the month of May. I've got quite a few here. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to have any gameplay footage just because of the amount of stuff that I have to go through. I don't want to make a really long video. But I will tell you that I do have some videos coming up, and I will have some gameplay footage of some retro stuff on there. So, let's do this. Alright guys, so the good thing is here in Kentucky the retail stores have opened back up with some limitations, but I was able to go to like a peddler's mall, flea market style store, and I've only got one thing there. I was able to go to the Goodwill. I was able to go to half price books. So as you can see that I've got a massive amount of stuff just in the last week or so from going out to the Goodwills and stuff. There are a few things that I missed out on, but that's okay, and I'll talk about them later probably. First thing we'll talk about is the Peddler's Mall / flea market style place that I went to. The only thing I got there was a Wii title, and I got Seen It on the Wii. I picked it up for $1, so I figure Wii game for $1, I'm not going to pass it up. I didn't have it. I like trivia style games. I know quite a bit about movies and things like that, so that was a good pickup. The next thing that we're going to talk about is my Goodwill pickups. So I got a PS2 controller. It is the translucent green controller. I tested it out. It functions well. All the buttons feel good. No rattle in it. The joysticks are really nice. It almost feels like a brand new controller. So I'm glad to add that to the collection. The same Goodwill I picked that up at, I picked up an Xbox 360 controller. All the buttons feel good on it too, none of them stick. I did test it out and it did work. It did have the back to it, and it is the black controller. The only bad thing about this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the video or not, but this analog stick's kind of chewed up a little bit. But I've got a controller that don't work that I'll just swap the analog stick out, and I'll have another good 360 controller. Then I was looking for a good PS3 controller. I've sold a couple PS3s the last few days or so, and I guess the last few weeks or so actually, and I didn't have any controllers to go with it. So what I did do is the first one I sold, I bundled my Sony branded PS3 controller with it when I sold it, and the next one I sold, I got lucky and found a USB PS3 controller, and I bundled it with that. But I was looking for a PS3 controller for my PS3. I had one aftermarket one, but I was looking for another one, and I found the Aftershock PS3 controller. It seems to work. It charges. I've not really done a whole lot of testing with it, but the PS2 controller and this controller I give $249 a piece for, so we can't go wrong there. And then today I was out and about and I picked up a PlayStation 3 Sony branded controller. The sticks feel good on this one. This analog feels a little loose, but that may be something that I can swap out. Obviously it did work. It worked just fine. It just don't spring back as fast as the other analog stick does, but all the rest of the buttons work. And it is an official Sony PS3 controller. That was also $249, so it was a good pickup. Before I get into games that I got from the Goodwill, you all may not know I also collect Blu-rays. Not as much as I collect video games, but if it's a good movie that I want to watch repeatedly, or that I'll want to watch on Blu-ray, I will go ahead and pick it up. And I also picked up some to flip and add some money to the game fund. So first thing I picked up today, and I got it for $1. and it is Harley and the Davidsons. It was a Discovery Channel special. It's the history of Harley Davidson. Some of you all probably know, some probably don't. I do have Harley Davidson. I've got 2009 Ultra Classic, so I like motorcycles, love to ride. That was a good series, and this did come with the Blu-ray, DVD, and the digital code was in there. So I got that for $1. Today I picked up the Star Wars prequel trilogy, episodes 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray. It also has the DVDs in there. $1.99 for that set. And I also picked up episode 4, 5, and 6 on Blu-ray with the DVDs. So the first 6 films on Blu-ray, I picked those up for $1.99 each. I already have those, so those will be a flip to add money to the game fund. I got Heroes Season 2 on Blu-ray. I've already got the complete series on DVD, but for $1.99, getting the second season on Blu-ray is worth a buy. I'll add that to my collection, and hopefully eventually get the other 3 seasons on Blu-ray. The Ultimate Matrix Collection. Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolution, the Animatrix, and then a making of Blu-ray. So the whole Matrix collection on Blu-ray for $1.99. That was a good deal. I did not have that in the collection, so I will add that. I also got Band of Brothers. It was an HBO series by Tom Hanks and Spielberg. It was a good series. Got it on Blu-ray. Again, $1.99. Pass that up. And then I got the Pacific, which is kind of the second season of that, if you will. Another HBO special on Blu-ray. Again for $1.99. So that was a good deal. So my games that I got from the Goodwill, all the Goodwills that I go to, their games are $1.99. So I give $2 a piece for all the games. I got Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge, and it is complete. Again, $1.99. I don't know if y'all can see that on the spine. Doom 3 BFG edition on Xbox 360, and it is sealed. Again, $1.99. Brink. I never played this game. You probably heard me mention some of my other videos, if I can talk. I do like some Bethesda games. This is by Bethesda, so I'll definitely check it out. I'm glad to add that to the collection. I do like a little bit of golf. I like golf games. I like the Tiger Woods games on PlayStation and Xbox. I've never played them on the Wii, so I've seen that one and I picked that up. So I'll give that a shot. One that I was surprised that I found at the Goodwill was PS2, The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. And again, that is complete, so I'm glad to add that to the collection. As you all can tell, I'm a bit of a Marvel fan. Surprisingly, I didn't have this in the collection. I've got it on digital, but I did not have a physical copy of it. I've got Batman Arkham Asylum. It is a good game if you like beat 'em up style games. These last 3, I was really surprised. Some of y'all that follow me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram already know that I picked these up. But I was really surprised to find these at the thrift, find these at the Goodwill, and again for $1.99. Little Big Planet 3 on PS4. Remastered for PlayStation 4, the Lego Harry Potter collection, and these are all complete. And Ratchet and Clank for the PS4. So some good pickups there. The next bit of stuff that I got was from Half Price Books. And again, they're open. I like their clearance section. I can get a lot of good stuff there. Not all this came from the clearance section though. I picked up a Nintendo Switch Pro controller from Half Price Books. It is brand new in the box. Seals are intact. I picked it up for $30. If you have a Switch Pro controller, you know that these are fairly expensive and hard to come by right now. I guess everyone being locked down at home went out and bought Switches and bought accessories. They are harder to find. 30 bucks, definitely a pickup. I've not decided whether or not I'm going to keep it or whether or not I'm going to sell it. I do have it posted right now for sale. But if it don't sell in the next week or so, I might just keep it and have an extra Pro controller, because $30 is a good deal on that. Some Sega games I got, and I get $5 a piece for these. Vector Man on the Genesis, and a Phantom 2040 on Genesis. I picked up some NES titles today too at Half Price Books, and they were $2.99. If I see an NES game that I'm even remotely interested in for $3, I'm going to pick it up. I've probably mentioned, I think I mentioned in my game room tour video. If you've not watched that, go back and check that out. I like light gun games. Hogan's Alley, $3. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I've never played this game. I did enjoy the movie, and I enjoy kind of the medieval NES games. So I picked it up on NES. The interesting thing I noticed about this carton, and I didn't know it, it has a Circle K Corporation sticker on the back of it. So I'm assuming that there was a Circle K that rented probably VHS tapes and NES games back in the day. So this is probably a rental. It does have some sticker residue in the front that I think will clean up real nice. But again, $3. I couldn't leave it there. Big Race USA Pro Pinball, PlayStation 1. I like a pinball game every now and again. This one was on clearance at Half Price Books for $2, and it is complete. So it's just nice to be able to add a game to the PlayStation collection for $2 regardless of the title. This one I got it a few days ago at Half Price Books. Penny Punching Princess. Wood over on Beat 'em Ups. He's another one of the YouTubers that I watch. He mentioned this game several months back, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. It was sealed. I give $8 for it, so a Switch game for $8 isn't bad. I'm not sure what style of gameplay it is, but I'll definitely give it a shot and see. I always like adding titles to the Switch collection. We'll go ahead and get into the rest of the games that I got, and again, these are clearance games, and I think that these were either $1 or $2 a piece, so I went ahead and picked them up. Iron Man. As you know, I ordered that, I believe, from GameStop. So if you watch my GameStop unboxing video a few episodes back, you'll know that I picked up on, I believe, the 360. This one is the Wii. It is complete, and again, I think I get like $1 or $2 for it. I was really interested in seeing how the Wii controls work with this game, so I picked it up. Jack 3, and it is complete. Again, $1 or $2. I've not really played any of the Jack games. I believe it is a platformer, so I'll definitely give it a shot and see if I like it. So Ratchet and Clank: Up Your Arsenal. I believe it's a 3D platformer. It is complete. I've never really played those games. I can't tell you a whole lot about it, but I'll definitely give it a shot, and I'm glad to add it to the collection. So that's all the games that I've got. I did get a strategy guide, and I've said it in my other videos that I'm really not wanting to collect strategy guides. I really don't use them a whole lot, but I am a George Lucas, Steven Spielberg fan. I loved Star Wars movies and Indiana Jones movies. I do have Indiana Jones Emperor's Tomb on PS2. This was on clearance for a couple dollars, so I went and picked it up. That way I can play through that, and if I get stuck, I have a little help. I also picked up some VHS. I picked up Pokemon, Poke Corral. I'm not a Pokemon fan. I picked this up for an upcoming video that I got. It's going to be a fun video. So go ahead and ring that bell, hit those notifications, that way you know when that video posts, and you can go check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. I've already got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on VHS, but I've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, half price books for $1, so I went ahead and picked it up. Nice to add that to the collection. And I also picked up, it's not really, I would say, a rare or expensive VHS, it's one that's uncommon. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. And I remember watching this as a kid and being horrified. I thought it was the scariest thing in the world. And as I watch it now, I realize that it's a horror comedy. It is by no means scary, it's more funny. You can even tell just by the artwork on the case that it's a more comedy based than horror based. But glad to add that to the collection for $1. Well guys, that's all that I've got for tonight. Again, that's my pickups the last couple of weeks, the month of May. Thank you all for watching. For everyone that's subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for the comments that you're leaving. You know, I've even seen people out and about, and they've told me that they've enjoyed the videos and that it's good content. So I'm going to keep trying to pump them out. If you've not subscribed, do me a big favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. It may not seem like a lot from you all watching it if you look at my sub count, but to only been doing this for a month or so, a couple months, and having 31 subs, that means a lot to me. It's a relatively small number when you look at other people's numbers and they're approaching 3,000 or 7,000 or whatever ridiculous number. But 31 subs does mean a lot to me, and I'd like to see that grow, so go ahead and hit that button. Hit the like button, like the videos, and ring those bells for notifications. So again, thanks guys, I appreciate it. That's all I got for tonight, so until next time.